everyone, it's great to have you all tuned in. Coorg is one of the most sought after travel destinations for us as a family. It's actually a quick getaway from the hustle bustle of my hometown Bangalore back in India. Coorg, known as the Scotland of India, is famous for its lush greenery and coffee plantations. But what I like about Coorg is the legendary hospitality of its people that nobody can beat. But what my husband likes about Coorg is a delicacy called pork fry that the region is famous for. Living in this part of the world, the chances of him enjoying the dish becomes slim to none unless he learns to cook it himself. So he has mastered this delicacy with a few tweaks and turns of his own. So to learn how he makes this pork fry that I will talk you through, jump on in and let's get rolling. The first part to this recipe is the marination. Finally chop about 2 red onions and add this into the bowl along with the meat. For this you will need pork to be meaty with a thin layer of fat. Pramod brings in what is called the Boston butt, which is chopped into 1-inch pieces, and I totally forgot to film this, but that's what you need. Then add about 10 cloves of finely chopped garlic into the bowl as well. Garlic cloves here are huge in size, so depending on where you live, you might need a little more. Then goes some grated ginger, about 3 inches of it. Now take about 4 tablespoons of peppercorns and crush them into a fine powder with the help of a mortar and pestle. You can of course use pepper that's grounded directly or from a pepper mill, but Pramod loves doing it this way as the flavors are much better. Once done, add this to the bowl, add some salt as well, about 3 tablespoons of it, and mix this all together really well. Pramod actually transferred the ingredients into the wok here before mixing, as this is the dish that he's going to use for cooking as well. The second step is soaking the kokum. It's a souring agent that's used in the recipe. Soak about a handful of this in hot water for about an hour for it to yield the sour juice. The actual souring agent that is used in this dish is called kachumpalli, which is almost like vinegar. The sour power of kokum is definitely not the same, so making do with what is available at the Indian stores for us. Next comes the preparation of the spice powder. You will need 6 tablespoons of coriander seeds, 6 tablespoons of peppercorns, 4 tablespoons of jeera, some fresh curry leaves, 3 pods of cardamom, half a stick of cinnamon, 10 cloves and 2 star anise pods, and 4 tablespoons of mustard and 15 red chilies. Pramod makes huge quantities of this powder as he stores them, so depending on how much you need, use lesser quantities. It's now time to fry the coriander seeds first in a pan on medium heat. Wait until it turns golden brown and then add the cardamom, cinnamon, star anise and cloves. Saute this until fragrant and transfer it to a bowl. Then goes some pepper for another 2 minutes and then some red chilies for a minute or 2. Be careful while doing this, as the smoke dissipated can definitely result in choking or coughing. Once done, transfer this into a bowl. Next in line is the jeera and then the mustard. Make sure you're not burning any of these while you're sauteing. Lastly, the curry leaves. Let all of these ingredients cool for a bit and then grind them into a smooth powder. Now on to the actual preparation, which takes the longest time. Turn on the heat to a medium flame and put the marinated meat and let it start cooking. Wok is great for cooking as it heats up really fast. So if the pan or dish you're using is getting heated fast, make sure the meat doesn't stick to the sides. After about 5 minutes, add about 2 cups of water, mix this really well and let it cook, ensuring that the lid is closed. Pramod doesn't use any extra oils for this, as the fat from the pork acts as the oil. You can see how the oil is floating, so make sure you stir this well. Now add a teaspoon of salt and mix it well. Let this cook again with the lid closed for about 5 to 10 minutes. As the water starts evaporating, ensure to scrape the sides so that the meat doesn't stick to the pan like I said. Add more water if needed, and then the pre-made spice powder, about 4 tablespoons of it. Give this all a quick stir and let it cook again for some more time with the lid closed. After about 10 or 15 minutes, add some more water as needed and let it cook again. The trick here is to check in every few minutes to ensure you scrape the side so that the meat doesn't stick, like I said. Now add in some salt and more spice powder, about 2 tablespoons of it, depending on your spice level, and let the meat take in the flavor. Then go some rice vinegar, about half a cup of it. Stir this well and let the meat absorb the sourness. Once done, depending on how you like your flavor, add in more spice powder if needed and let the cooking continue. Finally, when the meat is 80% cooked, add the souring agent, making sure you drain the juice and not the pulp. Let this cook again until all the water evaporates. Add more spice powder like we are doing, as we Indians love our spice. Mix this all together and let this cook for some more time. It does take forever to cook this meat. Then add some chopped cilantro and curry leaves. Mix this well and let this also cook for a few minutes so that the flavors from the leaves can blend in and there is no more water content for it to be completely done. This can be definitely made into a curry as well by adding more water. This rich dark pork curry has chewy bites of meat with spices to enjoy the heat and still taste the flavor. Garnish it with some more cilantro and curry leaves and enjoy this travel delicacy from this region. I hope this video helped you learn one of the most sought after dishes from this place. If you're a person who enjoys pork, then this recipe is a must try. I personally don't eat this meat, but I know people who vouch for this. Let me know in the comment section below how you like this recipe and if you've ever been to Coorg as well. As always, hit the like button if you enjoyed watching it, and if you're new here, please do take a minute to subscribe to my channel so that I can catch you in my next one. Until next time, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay blessed. Bye-bye.